So I would like to talk about question number 23. Question number 23 of exercise 8A. Exercise 8A. Question number 23. This one is not in the classwork of the Math app. Okay, you do not need to submit to the Math app for this one. Okay, but I would like to talk about this first. Please put a star here. This is exercise 8A, question number 23. 好啦，嗱呢一題咧，點解我會特別講呢一題咧？咁咧就係因為呢題咧會係牽涉到咧我哋陣間即係下一個 section 會學到嘅一個技巧嘅。咁佢喺呢一本 textbook 咧，佢係編排咗喺呢一度。咁但係咧，我覺得咧用下一個 section 我哋會學嘅嗰個技巧或者嗰個諗法去到做嘅話咧，係會更加一致嘅。OK， 咁咧簡單嚟講咧，我哋下一個會學嘅 section 咧就係 solve 一啲有 log 嘅 equation。Okay, the next section we are going to learn is about solving equations with log. Okay, and in particular, where the x, okay, the x or the variable that we want to find is inside the log. Okay, it's locked inside the log, and then we need to save the x from inside the log to be outside the log. OK， 我哋需要拯救個 x 係嘛？拯救 x， 而家 x 咧係俾個 lock 住咗嘅。咁我哋咧想拯救佢出嚟，變翻做 x 做 subject 咁樣樣。OK， 好啦，嗱呢度咧我教大家嘅諗法啦嚇。OK， 呢個諗法咧都係即係基本上係同之後嘅所有嘅呢啲題種咧都係可以咁樣做嘅。OK， 亦都係 work 嘅，全部都 work 嘅。得唔得？咁亦都係咧，即係比較安全啲嘅。OK， Part A， I want to express x in terms of y, which means that I want to solve this equation for x, and the answer can be expressed in terms of y. Okay, but now x is being logged inside the log. Okay, then somehow I need one step to cancel out the log. Okay, that is, I want to find what x be equal to. 我哋想揾嘅，即係出嚟做到個效果就係 x 等於幾多？咁嗰個幾多可以係數字，喺呢一題嚟講咧，亦都可以 in terms of y 都得嘅。咁即係話咧，我哋需要咧有一步咧就係要拎走個 log 啦。嗱，我唔會話約走個 log 㗎嚇。OK， 我希望大家搞清楚。呢個並唔係約 log， 我係拎走個 log。OK， 我講得好含糊嘅呢度。OK， 我哋一齊拎走個 log 啊！咁幾時先可以拎走個 log 咧？就係要兩邊嘅所有嘢都係一 log 到尾。OK，left hand side is one log everything inside the log, and then right hand side is also one log. Okay, log everything inside the log. That is like this. Log x equals log k. Then x will be equal to k. All right, that is like this. The concept is like this. One single log on the left-hand side and one single log on the right-hand side. Everything is inside one single log. Then we may take away the log. Okay, we may take away the log at this step. So in this question in part A, left-hand side is ready. Left-hand side is ready because it is one single log and there is nothing outside the log, right? But right-hand side is not ready. There is a 2 multiplying to the log in front of the log, which is outside the log. Okay, so we need to do one more step to make the number 2 going back to be inside the log first. But according to the property of the log, we may do this. Okay, 2 times log y can be written as log y to the power 2. Okay, the 2 multiplying in front of the log can be moved back to be the index of the number inside the log. Okay, and now can you see that left hand side is one single log and right hand side is also one single log. So at this step we may cancel out or we may remove the log. Okay, so x is equal to y squared, and that is how we can save the x from being locked inside the log. Okay, do you have any problems? How about part B? So log xy is equal to 2. Again, I want to find x, but x is trapped inside the log. Okay, and then we need to save the x. But now, left hand side is ready. Left hand side, there is one single log. Okay, there is nothing outside the log. Okay, that is good. We are not going to change left hand side anymore. But for the right hand side, there is one number, just one number. The 2 is on the right hand side. There is even no log here. 好啦，記住咯，如果我哋冇 log 嘅話咧，我哋就要夾硬生個 log 俾佢。Okay, how to give birth to a log? We always multiply a 1 to this number. 嗱，有陣時未必係2，未必係數字嚟嘅喎。總之佢冇 log 嘅話咧，可能有 x 啊有 y 都唔定喎。總之佢冇 log， 我哋就要生個 log 俾佢，生安白做個 log 俾佢。OK， 咁點樣生安白做咧？永遠都係將成個 right hand side 乘個1俾佢。Why it is 1? Because the 1 can be written as log a base a. Okay, in this case, the base of the log on the opposite side is base 10. 嗱，呢度我都唔再問大家啦，如果個 log 冇寫個 base， 即係 base 幾啊呢樣嘢 ，OK， 即係 base 10啦。咁我相信大家咧，即係有聽書嘅話咧，應該都熟㗎啦。OK， 冇聽書嗰啲，咁當然唔會繼續聽啦，係咪？咁所以咧，咁我唔再講咩冇 base 就係 base 10呢樣嘢啦。OK，left hand side is base 10, and then we know that log a base a is always equal to 1. Then we will change the 1 to be log a base a, where the base will be following the base of the opposite side here. Okay, just base 10. And now we have log 10 on the right hand side, and we still have a 2 outside the log. But now it is multiplying to the log. Then this 2 can be brought back to the index of the number inside the log. Okay, and now for both sides of the equation, we have one single log, okay, locking everything inside the log. Then for next step, we may cancel out, we may delete the log. Okay, 10 squared like this. And we want to express x in terms of y, so making x to be the subject. So that is equal to 100 divided by y. Okay, that is how we can solve the equation like this. Can you follow? 繼續做啊。Part C. So I want to make x to be the subject, but x is trapped inside the log again. You may do this first, making log x to be the subject first. So log x will be equal to log y plus 1, right? Adding the 1 to the left hand side and then swapping the sides. Okay, and log x is ready. But log y, the right hand side is not ready. Apart from the log y, we have a plus 1 here. And again, whenever you see number, okay, the whole term is number, then you need to change it to be a log. Okay, it's 1 times 1. Okay, but of course this is already 1. So we will just change this to be log a base a. And again, the base is 10, okay? The other base is 10, so we will follow the base. So it should be log 10, okay? And the right-hand side is still not ready because it is the sum of 2 logs. I need it to be one single log on the right-hand side. But now we have the first property of log. Log x plus log y is equal to log bracket x times y. So we just multiplying the y and 10 together inside the log. Okay, so both sides are inside one single log now, and then we are ready to remove the log for the next step. So x is equal to 10y. Okay, and x is already the subject, which is in terms of y. Okay, and that is the answer. Part D， 繼續啊，咁我會同大家做埋呢一條佢嘅。咁你冇嘢嘅係嘛？即係都係咁嘅啫。我哋所有嘅技巧都已經學過晒㗎啦。Okay, I want to make x to be the subject, but x is trapped inside the log now, and even worse is that it is multiplied by 1/2. So I need to make log x to be the subject first. So I just multiply the 2 to the right-hand side. So log x is equal to 4 plus 2 log y. Is that okay? And then log x is ready, so don't change it anymore. And then the 4 is a pure number, so it needs to be multiplied by a 1. Okay, and this 2 log y, the 2 can be moved back to the index of the y. Okay, log x no change, and this 1 will be changed to log a base a, where the base of this question will be 10. So it should be log 10 base 10. Okay, log y squared no change, and the 4 multiplying to the log 10 will be moved to the index of the 10. Okay, like this. And the right-hand side, we have log m plus log n format. So we can change it to log bracket m times n. So that should be 10 to the power 4 times y squared. Okay, can you see that from first step to the last step here, I have successfully made the left-hand side and right-hand side become a one single log. Okay, everything is put inside the log. Then we may delete the log. Okay, the right-hand side is 10 to the power 4 is 10,000, and then y squared. Get this? So x is the subject, and it is in terms of y, so that is the answer. Part E. So what if the base is not base 10? But I think it is exactly the same. Okay, so log x base 3 minus log y base 3 is equal to 2. First, x, I want x to be the subject, but x is trapped inside the log. So I need to make log x, the term log x, to be the subject first. So like this, and then add the log y to the right, like this. Okay, so left-hand side is one single log now, so don't change it at the moment. And right-hand side, the log y is fine, but there's a pure number, so the 2 should be multiplied by a 1. OK， 嗱呢啲 step 你熟咗之後咧，咩乘一啊呢啲咧，當然絕對係可以唔需要寫嘅。OK， 咁但係我想見到你係識得寫呢一個啊。OK，the 1 is changed to log a base a, where the base should be chosen as 3 at this question, because the base of all the other logs are all base 3. Okay, and then the 2 multiplying to the log 3 base 3 should be moved to the index of the log. Okay, so that is like 3 squared. Okay, so when there is no number multiplying to the log, then we may merge the 2 logs together. Okay, it becomes like this, y times 3 squared. Okay, and now at this step, I have successfully made both the left-hand side and right-hand side one single log, locking everything inside the log. Okay, so we may delete the log from both sides. So left hand side is x, and right hand side y times 3 squared is 9y. So this equation, x is the subject, and it is in terms of y. So that is the answer. Okay, and then part F. So we have log x minus 2y base 4. The right hand side is equal to 3.好嗱，記住咧 ，log 裏邊如果相減嘅話咧，我哋係冇 property 可以將佢拆散啊，或者點樣嘅。OK， 但係咧，你留意到嗱，而家我哋 we want to find the x, and x is still trapped inside the log, right? And then we still need a step to remove the log. Okay, so left hand side is just one single log that is ready, so don't change it. Don't change the left hand side. But right hand side is no log. If there is no log, we will multiply the right hand side by a 1. And that 1 will be changed to log a base a. And in this case, we have the other base being 4. So it should be log 4 base 4. Okay? So it should be, the 3 should be moved to the index of the 4. And now, both left-hand side and right-hand side are just one single log. Then we may delete the log. Okay, so x minus 2y is equal to 4 cubed. Okay, but 4 cubed is a number. So you may use the calculator to find the value of this. It should be 64. Finally, I want x to be the subject. So just add the 2y to the right-hand side. And we get 64 plus 2y. Okay, and that is the answer of part F. Do you have any problems for this question? 嗱，呢一題咧，正如我頭先所講，嚟緊我哋會學嘅嗰個 section 咧，就係成日都要做呢一隻嘅。總之你要揾嗰個未知數係 trap 住咗喺個 log 裏邊嘅話咧，我哋就要做呢啲咁嘅嘢㗎啦。OK， 我哋就要咧 somehow 係要 remove 咗個 log 嘅。幾時先可以 remove 個 log 咧？就係當左手邊係所有嘢都喺一個 log 裏邊，右手邊所有嘢都係一個 log 裏邊。下一個 step 我哋就可以一齊 delete 咗個 log 佢，咁樣啦。OK 得唔得？咁所以咧喺當你可以令到所有嘢都喺個 log 裏邊一個 log 裏邊嘅時候，之前咧你就係要靠呢啲咁嘅log 嘅 property。如果有啲數係乘俾個 log 嘅話咧，你就將嗰個數咧擺翻去 log 裏邊個數嘅次方嗰度。如果有兩個 log 相加或者相減嘅話咧，兩個 log 相加相減嘅話咧，我哋就會將佢變成 log 跟住兩個數相乘，或者 log 兩個數相除 merge 埋一齊。OK， 如果有一個 term 係純粹數字嚟嘅，或者係一個未知數或者咩都好，係冇 log 嘅，嗰個 term 係冇 log 嘅。我就會將嗰個 term 乘個1俾佢，然之後個1咧變成一個 log a base a， 但係個 base 應該選擇用邊個 base 咧？就係睇下呢條題目裏邊其他嗰啲 log 係用邊個 base 啦。OK， 咁一定要係 match 到個 base 咧，我哋先可以最終咧係一齊 delete 走個 log 嘅。OK， 你揀咗唔同嘅 base 嘅話咧，咁就會錯晒㗎啦。OK， so that is like this. So please remember to put a star on question number 23. OK， 好嗱，今日咧咁我哋會講多少少嘅啫，都係嗰句 graph 嗰度咧，我會跳咗去先 ，graph 嗰度會跳咗去先，咁應該留待大家可能大概應該今個禮拜5翻嚟嘅時候咧，有一個 double lesson 嘅話咧，咁我就會講翻第7課同埋第8課啲 graph 噶啦。Let's go to the next section. Solving equations. That is page 27. 6. Yes, page 26. 好，呢度咧 8.26。嗱，有兩種 equation 嘅。簡單嚟講就係當你要揾嗰個嘢，即係 x 啦，一係就喺次方，一係咧就喺啲 log 裏邊，甚至乎咧有陣時係 log 嘅 base 嚟嘅。呢啲騎呢位嘅時候咧，我哋就要諗一啲，即係就要用呢一課一啲嘅方法去計出嚟啦。OK，example 9 is the first type of equations we need to solve is that the x is in the index. If the x is in the index, so we will call this type of equation the exponential equations. Okay, which means that x is in the index or the power. 咁但係咧呢一隻咧都有有兩種嘅方法㗎噃。OK， 我陣間話俾你聽咧點樣有兩種法啊，好簡單嘅啫其實。OK， 即係好機械式嘅呢啲嘢，我哋學緊呢啲好機械式嘅，即係你見到啲乜嘢嘢就做啲咩反應啦，咁樣咁得啦。OK， 唔需要自己諗有啲咩方法咁樣嘅。First, part A, 5 to the power x plus 1 is equal to 5 to the power 3 minus 2x. If both left-hand side and right-hand side are just one power of one number, 一個數嘅一個次方，一個數嘅次方，係嘛？而嗰個數即係個 base number 係一樣嘅話咧 ，OK, if the base number from both sides are exactly the same, then we may just remove the base, just write down the index are equal. OK， 即係5嘅次方等於5嘅次方，咁嗰兩個次方自然會相等嘅，得唔得 ？And then this is a simple equation. So 3x is equal to 2. So x is 2 over 3. Okay, so that is part A. How about part B? So 3 to the power x minus 1 is equal to square root of 27. 左手邊係一個 x 即係3嘅次方嚟嘅，個 x 係一個次方個位嚟嘅，係嘛？跟住咧右手邊咧係開方27喎。首先第一樣嘢，我見到開方嘅話咧 ，square root 又係啦，唔方便計數嘅，咁我先將佢變成咧 ，that's right, 27 to the power 1 over 2. Okay, but I think when you have done enough exercise, you will immediately know that 3 and 27 can be changed to the same base. Change of base. Okay, 27 can be changed to 3 to the power 3, and then power 1 over 2, and then left-hand side is no change, and then we just use the loss of index to multiply the indexes together. So that should be 3 to the power 3 over 2, and now both sides are just one number with the same base. Okay, base 3. Then we may just write down their indexes to be equal, like this. Okay, then x is equal to 5 over 2. 就係咁啦，得唔得？當我哋咧可以寫到佢哋兩邊都係同一個 base number 嘅次方嘅話咧，我哋就可以淨係寫低佢哋嘅次方，兩邊嘅次方咧係相等咁樣啦。咁嘅時候咧，我哋就可以咧計到個 x 出嚟噶啦。Is that okay? All right, so I don't think I have sufficient time. But you have a homework today. So that is exercise 8A, question number 17, 18, and 22. Okay, please hand in on Thursday. Okay, submit to the Math app web system. 呢度3題嘅 exercise 8A 17、18、22，但係每一題都有好多 part 嘅咁樣。咁全部都係啲 log 數嚟嘅咁樣。OK， 咁你盡量咧，即係如果你多過一版嘅話咧，將佢合埋咗一版先啦，咁樣樣，跟住先至 upload 上去啊。我費事整好多 part 咁樣樣俾你 upload 上去啦。咁啊，希望你可以一張紙一個 file 咁樣 upload 上去嘅。OK。So if you have no more problems, then so we will continue tomorrow, and you may leave now. Goodbye.
老師，我想問下呢個係咪 upload 上咩 app 㗎？
係喎，睇下先，等陣先啊，搞掂，見唔見到而家？你再 refresh 一次就得啦。
等下就 refresh 緊。
OK。
有啦。
OK，好，得。
拜拜。
Thank you。